What's up guys, Scotty here, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Sorry as in the settings there, I actually just found a picture which I'll be using as in the thumbnail. I just found a picture in the game folder which was quite evident in the game folder. It was like right at the top of the game folder, right next to the game, so I was just like, wait, that's not there before. Clicked on it, it was Happy Thoughts or something like that. I didn't like it. Anyway guys, welcome to Sweet Sundays. Now basically, how Sundays work for me is, because I'm doing 4 things, I alternate between days. Sunday's kind of a day where I just have nothing planned. So I decided to change it to something better. So I decided to change it to doing a double episode of whatever's popular at the time. And today, what's popular, in fact what has become the most popular video on my channel at the moment, has been Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been Sayori, that episode of Doki Doki Literature Club, the episode that just is preluding this episode. So welcome guys. I am actually feeling a little ill today, so if I'm not on par with the reading, I'm very sorry. But let's start with whatever this is, because this is broken as well. So this is broken, this is broken. Excuse my sniffing, please. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air and like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is, whatever that is, my neighbour and good friend since we were all children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school she would sleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. That's broken. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Excuse me sniffing, guys. Might have to try and edit that out or something. Ugh. A school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Guys, I just realised, it basically just made me play a new game, but it didn't even ask for my name. Like, at the start of this run through, it asked for my name, and I put in Scotty. But it didn't actually ask this time. So what is it? This is a continuation. It's got to be. It's massively continuation. It's not just like it's just got rid of a character or anything. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. We're playing through the first day again. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Scotty? Monica? What? Wait, what? Monica? My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Neither did I. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for you to use for my club. Oh god, I'm stuttering a lot today as well. Sorry guys. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, remember, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Scotsy? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Scotsy. You know that. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That changed as well, so it was cupcakes and now smile. So, Sayori... Wait, Sayori... Where is Sayori? Where's Sayori? She just stopped existing. That's what I want to know. She just doesn't exist anymore. The game just started again without her? I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, so full of energy, opens the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? What the frick? No, you don't do that to me! No! A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Scotsy. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Scotsy in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Scotsy? The girls have a few on the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in... Oh, I missed that. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Scotty, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Oh, that was Scotty. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. You said something different too. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? Oh, my voice is really off. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Scotty? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now I've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and here's my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girl answers before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Scotty. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Scotty? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Scotty, I'm so happy. Yeah, you would have said something about cupcakes, so you've changed. Natsuki, you would have said something about cupcakes. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, no, that was Monica. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's excitement. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Scotty, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, and of course Monica. But I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll get the chance to come close to one of these girls. There should be 4. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstance. I'm sure good fortune will find me. No, it won't. Stuff's going wrong. Stuff's going drastically wrong. And I know a lot of stuff didn't go wrong in the club, but a lot of stuff's been going wrong. Something's wrong. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Nothing is real? Question mark? Huh. Yeah, this has changed. Look at this. Oh no, is it all gone to all Sayori's word gone to Natsuki? Oh, Yuri, no. Oh, I'll go Natsuki then. I know there should be some in here that will be... There must be some here that look like Sayori stuff. Yeah, there are. Hey, look. They've got either Sayori or Yuri. Dang it. Look, alone goes Yuri. There is no Sayori no more at all. That's... Oh god. Right, well, I'll finish this then. I'll do a Natsuki run, I suppose. This is so sad. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to press the subscribe button down below, ring the bell, and leave a comment down below about what you want to see more from the series. And as always, let's make sure we don't get another one of them odd game overs. Bye!